Hey YouTube, how you doing? You got Stud Style Tarot back up in the building. What's good, everybody? I said it's about that time for another installment. And bear with me, I'm using my microphone. So hopefully y'all can hear me. Good Sunday to everyone. I said let me tap in. Now I'm still learning how to, work this little microphone. So I don't know if y'all heard the song as I was entering the building. 4-leaf clover. It's giving me the energy that somebody sees you being very lucky at this time, collective. You having a lot of good luck. Okay, I already see something going on with the camera here, y'all. Hold on, let me see how we got these candles giving off a little bit of a hue here. I don't want the hue, but hey, maybe that's just divine energy, right? Confirmation. So I don't know if y'all know, it's a new moon in Sagittarius. And so I was like, let me get on here and tap into this new moon energy that happens to also be a blue moon, which I heard this particular moon, we won't see it for another 20 years. So this would be the time to hone in on this energy of this new moon in Sagittarius. Very powerful energy that we're going to be tapping into. And as y'all can see, my table is clean. I said, you know what? I just want to get a fresh start with the energy today. Now, we have femininity playing on Spirit Radio. And y'all know when this song comes on, it's giving the energy of divine feminine. Somebody is really seeing your divine feminine energy. And they're very attracted to it. Collective, I'm not even gonna not lie. Before I came in here, I was hearing my spirit guides tell me, to grab some different cards today. Since we're going to really start with a whole new energy. So Spirit just gave me my messages from Spirit, Oracle cards. I'm like, let's start off with a message from Spirit, y'all. At the bottom of the deck, we have, be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. They can only understand from their level of perception, and that's on them. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth or the beauty you hold within. Stand tall in your power. Okay, now, feminine energy, you standing tall in your power right now at this time, as you should, because hey, right now is a good time for you. You're the 4-leaf clover, right? And Spirit is blessing you with a lot of good luck in your life right now. So, hey, if this person didn't see your worth, that's on them, right, collective? As long as you know your worth, that's really all that matters now. We have, when a door doesn't open Don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It's closed for a reason. You are being redirected to something far bigger and better. Endings are part of the cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities. So, collective, hey, that door closed for a reason, right? And I kept hearing my spirit guides tell me today, rejection is God's protection. So, I just kept hearing spirit say, this person rejecting you was actually God protecting you. So now that this person is out of your life, you're having good luck, right? In that 4-leaf clover energy. Let's see, we have this card that landed in the upright and crossing, y'all. So this is what is crossing this whole situation when it comes to you and somebody, collective. It says, accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes us easier. Well, I think that's a typo, y'all. I think it's supposed to say, this makes it easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. Okay, now, accept where you are. Doors are going to open unexpectedly for you. Bottom of the deck, y'all know I got to read it. It says, make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. Now, see, I think that's what happened for you, collective, when you accepted this person rejecting you and realizing your worth and stepping in to your divine feminine energy. And now the song that's playing on Spirit Radio is Slowly, Surely I Walk Away From, undeserving, constantly hurting me love. And maybe that was that person that rejected you. Someone who was constantly hurting you. Someone who could have been in and out of your life. But you know what? I also heard that this could be somebody else that could be slowly, surely walking away from someone else and maybe making it their mission now to accept all parts of them, the good and the bad. Someone having to accept where they are at this moment in time. Only then you can begin to move forward. So see, somebody could be trying to move forward, but they got to accept where they are right now, which could be them going through some karma. Y'all know we've been talking about that in the collective for how long? But with this card coming out crossing, this is giving the energy of somebody possibly going through what you went through, collective, when you walked away from them. All right, y'all, I have got to say my prayer. Angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender, spirit, and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Y'all, I was just over here trying to find the next deck. I'm trying to keep this positive and inspirational today. You know, I'm really not trying to tap into no negative energy. You know, I don't want to talk about, anything, that's not inspirational right now. But hey, you know what? I feel like somebody might be following your lead, collective. After you left them, maybe they figured out that they needed to leave somebody that they were with. Maybe this was something that they were hesitant in doing because of a codependency. But now, somebody could be trying to stand in their power and learn their worth. Same thing that you did, collective, right? All right. It looks like Spirit is leading me to grab this Archangel Oracle. Because like I said, we're trying to tap into some different energies. I really want to tap into Spirit today and get some messages directly from Spirit. Wow, I just heard Spirit tell me to grab another deck, y'all. Hold on, let me go grab it. So we're going to leave this one. But hold on, Spirit just told me another deck to grab. And I don't use it all the time, but it always gives good messages from Spirit. So let's just see what's at the bottom of the deck here. We have expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Expect powerful change, huh? Somebody's changing, collective. I mean, it looks like it here, right? Make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good, and what you perceive to be your imperfections. This is somebody who could be reaching a fiery climax right now at this time. So see, that climax could be an ending, right? A fiery climax approaches. So this is something that is not really such a smooth process for somebody. They going through the fire. A fiery climax. Bottom of the deck, y'all. We have you and your loved ones are safe. So this is the energy. Maybe somebody was worried about if they left somebody, they might be in some type of danger. So that could have been the reason why they stayed somewhere where they weren't happy. But Spirit is letting someone know you and your loved ones are safe. Thank you, Spirit. Here we go. Let's see what's going on for the collective. Please and thank you, Spirit. Oh, yeah, there it is. And then wait a minute, this card was covering it, so Spirit told me to take it. And you know what? We're going to do something different today. We're going to leave that spiritual message out, but we're going to take these two. The bottom says, balance spirituality and practicality. Is that what's happening for someone right now? They're having to balance their spirituality and practicality. and we have full moon in Pisces, but we have this card covering it. A time to give rather than take. Wow. And then we have new moon in Virgo. Okay. So maybe this is somebody who was used to taking and not giving in a relationship. Maybe this is somebody who really didn't have much to give at the time if they were with another person. Bottom of the deck, we have step out of your comfort zone energy. So somebody might just be stepping out of their comfort zone, collective. Walking away from somebody else slowly and surely, right? They're walking away from somebody. And I'm telling you, collective, they're doing it because they're going through an ascension. Don't ever wonder. Don't ever wonder. I guess somebody was wondering if they would be able to make their way back somewhere. Maybe to you, collective. Career transition at the bottom of the deck. Maybe because of someone's ascension, they're about to have a career transition. Because we did see that they needed to balance their spirituality and practicality at this time, and getting into an energy of giving rather than taking. This sounds like a complete shift, doesn't it, collective? This card says, Archangel Shamuel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So see, maybe this is somebody who didn't know their purpose at the time that you came into their life. And then they rejected you, right? Remember we said that? They rejected you, but rejection was God's protection. You know, this is somebody who had to go through, it sounds like a transformation. Ooh, spiritual burp when I said that. You know, because they couldn't be in this energy of taking from you when you guys have a whole purpose together to give to each other. And this was somebody who wasn't giving to you, right? So they had to go through a whole change or transition in their life. And maybe that's why Spirit was telling them to accept where they are right now in this moment. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes it easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. So I really feel like this is somebody who is trying to be clear with their intentions. And they're stepping out of their comfort zone, collective. Okay, now, Spirit. Somebody is ready to be on this mission with you, collective. Wow, Spirit told me to take 2 cards. We have divine order. This is something that was meant to happen for somebody. Archangel Raguel. It doesn't say Raphael, Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. I think somebody is figuring out, I heard Spirit say that they were supposed to be with you and not who they were with, which is why they were slowly and surely walking away from somebody. Maybe this is somebody who thought they were supposed to be with that person, now wanting to lay down with you. Maybe they want to lay down all their burdens that they've created and come back into you, because maybe those are this person's clear intentions. We have creative writing. Spirit had told me to pull this card out from the deck. Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. Maybe this is somebody right now who, while they're by themselves, they could be journaling. Maybe this is somebody who's thinking about writing a book about their life, what they have went through with somebody. This is somebody who just might be writing down their thoughts, collective, and how they're feeling. Maybe because they can't tell you their thoughts. This is somebody who might now see you as a gift from God, realizing who you are in their life, ready to come bring in their cup, ready to come give you an offer now. This card says Archangel Sandalphone. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. And I know y'all heard that confirmation. This is somebody who may now see you as a gift from God and ready to bring in their cup, ready to bring you in an offer. But maybe because you guys aren't in communication, they're having to write down their thoughts and how they're feeling. Collective, we got a card that came out in the reverse, y'all. It says, spread your wings. Archangel Ariel, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. But collective, I think this is somebody who is holding back right now. As much as they want to come in, they're having to hold back. Maybe because they're still having to balance out this practicality in their life, being practical, as well as their spirituality. It's almost giving somebody, I heard Spirit saying, wanting to do something irrational, wanting to do something impulsive, but now holding back, knowing that maybe that's not the best move right now, and now choosing to write in a journal. At the bottom of the deck, we have clear cognizance. Archangel Uriel, pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. This could be somebody who's tapping into their claircognizance. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Somebody's getting messages from the divine. Somebody might be actually, wow, having that awakening that we heard in on Spirit Radio with that ascension energy. Don't ever wonder. Wow, look at all these confirmations. This is somebody who is now tapping into their intuition, collective, and listening to the divine, something that they may have never done in the past. Maybe the divine is telling them to hold back right now because they need to do some more work on themselves. We have hello from heaven. Wow, I like these cards, y'all. I've never used them, but it's giving really good positive energy, which is what we needed in a reading, right, collective? It's time to hear some positive energy. Hello from heaven, Archangel Azrael. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So yeah, this is somebody who is not only getting messages from the divine, but they're also getting messages from their ancestors now. And at the bottom of the deck, we have relationship harmony. This card says, oh, we got another Archangel Raguel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Wow. So maybe whatever conflict that this person may have had with you is being resolved right now at this time. Spirit is working on not only this person, but also you, collective, right? You know, and maybe that's the reason why this person is not coming in right now, because their ancestors and their spirit guides, as well as your ancestors and spirit guides, could be working on fixing the conflict between y'all. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, so it's going to take some time to repair some of this damage that had been done, right? You know, some of us in the collective may, even though we have, you know, let go and walked away from somebody and have closed the door, we could be not even expecting a past person to come in a changed energy. You know, they broke the trust, right? Betrayed the collective. And that's a reason now for the collective to not want to fix anything with somebody that has broken their trust, that lied, that played mind games. I mean, this was somebody who was, you know, unawakened. They were in their shadow self. But understanding that, you know, the purpose of the twin flame journey was for this person to be a catalyst for your healing and you to be a catalyst for their healing. So now what's happening is we have somebody who is going through their awakening at this time and their healing. Something made me pull out this deck, y'all. I normally don't use this one either. We have at the bottom of the deck, the planets are activating us to heal and bringing us closer together. Surrender to the changes. I can't make it up, collective. Right now, your ancestors and their ancestors could be working together right now at this time to heal and bring y'all together right now. They're working on this person. And maybe this person is setting those intentions. They want you back. But how do they get you back when they messed up? When they literally burned the bridge? When they destroyed this connection with you? The song that's playing right now on Spirit Radio is Not Like Crazy. Maybe this is somebody who was going crazy without you in their life, collective, or feeling like they are going crazy without you. When I split the deck, it says, I'm beginning to focus on my mission, and our connection is part of that. Collective, we got the number 1 on this card. And then wait a minute, y'all. We got the 10 on this one. So 10 plus 1 could be 11, right? Which could be twin flame energy, 1 and 1. You know, we could also have the Wheel of Fortune energy, which is given divine order, right? The wheel turning, you know, change happening, hopefully for the better. And this could be somebody who's thinking about focusing on their mission now, realizing that they do have a purpose. And maybe that purpose involves you, collective. And with this 1 energy on this card, it's given the, well, I want to say magician. Somebody trying to manifest you, collective, because the 0 energy is the Fool. Ooh, really, Spirit? Wow. I don't know if somebody wanted me to see that card, but let's see what comes up at the bottom now, y'all. We have messages. You show up in my dreams. It helps me process buried memories. Look at that divine feminine energy. Somebody is seeing you in their dreams, collective. They're dreaming about you. They're dreaming about this connection. Wow. I mean, there was no hesitation with this card right here, y'all. But I can't lie. It looks like it's in the reverse and crossing. And it has the 11 on it. And you know that 10, 1 plus 0 is 1, which gave the 1-1 energy, which is why I said twins. And then we get the 11 right here, y'all. This card says, when I look into your eyes, I see the universe and it activates me. But collective, that card was in the reverse and crossing. So maybe this is somebody who felt like they couldn't look into your eyes. You know, someone feeling like they couldn't face you or feeling like they can't face you, but maybe that's changing. I'm hearing spirit say, you know, the guilt and the shame that someone has been feeling behind the scenes, which is why spirit was saying, you know, what was it? Make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Ooh, spiritual bird when I said that. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. So this is somebody who's having to realize their own beauty and their own potential. And maybe they were, you know, not able to do so because they were ashamed of what they had done with that 11 coming out in the reverse and crossing. But it's giving that something's changing. Yup. And we got the communication card here at the bottom of the deck. Please contact me. I may not respond, but knowing you care opens my heart. So, see, I said it earlier. You may not be talking to somebody right now at this time. And that's why they're having to journal. That's why they're having to write down their thoughts. They're hoping that you will call them because they didn't want to be the first one to have to call you, to reach out to you, because they've been over here feeling all this shame and guilt. But I think that's even changing too, collective. This is somebody who might be thinking about reaching out to you. We have, I want to hold you in my arms and feel our bodies unite as one. Wow. So collective, we got the 2 on this card, and y'all know the 1 plus 1 on here makes 2. And then the energy that we had earlier, the 10 and the 1, which made 11, which 1 plus 1 is 2 again. 222 could be an angel number, y'all, that y'all might want to look up. Bottom of the deck, yup. This is somebody who really wants you to reach out to them, collective, knowing that you still care. This is somebody who feels like you don't care anymore. Ooh, okay, there it is. Really, spirit? Okay, we'll be nosy. We'll take those 2. We got 3 cards for a time to give rather than take. Karmic ties. We have a past life connection. Memories are surfacing either consciously or subconsciously. So collective, while this person is in hermit, I don't know, collective, is this a karmic tie that you have to this person? They say you guys have a past life connection, but the card says karmic tie. Maybe this is your karmic that's going through an ascension and now dreaming about you, thinking about you after no contact with you. We have, thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Spirit is saying that this is a karmic collective. We have the union card. Please send me energetic support. Use the frequency of love to uplift me because I need your help. Now, see, I'm still trying to see what's going on here. You know, Spirit gave me the confirmation. We have a past life connection, but it's a past life karmic tie, y'all. And this is somebody who may want to come back in the union with you. Somebody that may want to keep you on a karmic wheel, collective. We have patterns. My inner child was wounded when my parents couldn't respond to me in the way I needed them to. I am reacting from that wound. Wow. We got the number 4 on that card. So it's giving Emperor energy. And then with this 5 on this card, it's giving Hierophant. Someone who maybe you have learned your lesson from already, which is the reason why you have walked away. But this is happening in divine order for this person to maybe have an awakening, right? Maybe this is somebody who doesn't want to be a karmic anymore, collective. Now they're ready to give to you instead of taking. Maybe they're learning their karmic lesson. I don't know, collective. Maybe you've learned your karmic lesson, and this is somebody who's still needing to heal, which is the reason why maybe they can't face you right now at this time. I don't know, y'all. Bottom of the deck, we have words have hurt me in the past, and that's why I fear talking to you. See, this is someone who's actually afraid to approach you right now. And maybe that's why this is crossing. The person who said, when I look into your eyes, I see the universe and it activates me. But this is someone who is feeling like they can't look you in the eye right now, collective. Maybe because they need to still finish doing this work on themselves. They need to work on this inner child. They need to heal their inner child. So maybe that's the reason why, with the spread your wings in reverse, they're holding back. It says, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. But collective, remember this card was in the reverse. This is somebody who's not coming in towards you, even though they want to hold you in their arms and feel your bodies unite as one. Collective, with this card saying accept where you are at this time, at this moment in time, only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes it clear for us and the universe to help you. So this is somebody who is having to accept where they are right now. And where they are is outside of your life. Wanting this union. But collective, I feel like this is a karmic for you. Spirit is still trying to show us that they're a karmic. But they're setting their intentions, y'all. They trying to make it their mission now to accept who they are. The good and the parts of them that they perceive to be their imperfections. They are going through some changes right now. The song that's playing on Spirit Radio is You're the Only One. Wow, collective. Somebody still seeing you as the only one and maybe thinking about stepping out of their comfort zone because they want to be in harmony with you. The angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So see, this is deep. Relationship harmony, divine order. Somebody who may have turned karmic on you in this lifetime is now possibly stepping into the light, awakening, going through an ascension. But collective, I don't know, time waits for no one. And I don't know if this is somebody who's hoping that you'll wait for them to go through these changes. I mean, this might be the purpose for them to become a better version of themselves while you possibly move on and go ahead of them. But now somebody is starting to see or understand that they were supposed to be or have a mission with you, collective. With this Four of Wands energy at the bottom of the deck, y'all know the Four of Wands is the twin flame energy. Somebody who sees happiness with you, stability with you now. But I don't know, collective, with this card, we have somebody who's still dark and somebody who's light. Is this person still in a dark energy, needing to work on that energy? Somebody now seeing your innocence, seeing that you didn't deserve the things that they did. For all we know, collective, this Four of Wands could be somebody who might still be in a marriage. They could already be connected to somebody. But I think this is somebody who's seeing stability with you, happiness with you, and seeing your innocence. I'm hearing spirit say, seeing your earth angel energy with that innocence energy, seeing your divinity, your divine energy. Now that you guys are in separation. Bottom of the deck, y'all, we have the hangman. Yup. Somebody who is having a change in perspective. Now that they could be stuck on you. Ooh, or stuck with somebody Because wait a minute, here's the hater coming out behind the hangman. So see, this could be somebody who can't come to you right now because they got a hater in the background, collective. Ooh, here we go. Karmic connection. Sun energy covered by passion. Collective, I think that you are this sun energy, and they have all this passion for you. But collective, I think spirit is trying to tell us they're a karmic. Double confirmation of the karmic connection between y'all. Bottom of the deck. Yup. Hangman energy. Somebody over here realizing now that maybe you were a soulmate for them. Feeling like now they want to be with you. Now they got all this passion and desire for you. But collective, this just might be a karmic connection. Or maybe they still attached to a karmic connection because that's that hater. Here we go. Sun energy coming out, landing on the person who is repeating patterns. It says, my inner child was wounded when my parents couldn't respond to me in the way I needed them to. I am reacting from that wound. So see, Aquarius energy, somebody who needs to heal, could still be healing, could now be in the energy of having to pour into themselves, love themselves now. Bottom of the deck, King of Swords. Somebody wanting to heal and also wanting to come in and talk to you. But collective, y'all know the King of Swords be trying to operate in that head over heart energy. Ooh, spiritual burp when I say that. And what's crazy is it's looking like we got this, I don't know if it's Uranus energy coming out, not only on the King of Swords, but also with the star energy. But we also have Libra energy on this King of Swords. So maybe this is the scales being balanced. Someone learning and realizing that they needed to heal, that they were unhealed when you were in their life, collective. They were in karmic energy. And possibly stuck in a karmic connection. But now having all this passion for you because they are now being enlightened. Remember, we seen all the archangels coming out trying to talk to this person, they spirit guides, the clear cognizance, somebody listening to their intuition. That could have been you, collective. Your intuition could be telling you that this person is a karmic. Mm-hmm. Four of Cups energy. covered by the Eight of Cups, covered by the Two of Pentacles. Mm, mm, mm. Look at how the story ends, collective. This is somebody who is feeling like this is a missed opportunity in this Four of Cups because they could still be with a third party. This could be somebody feeling like because they didn't accept this offer, because they rejected you, it pushed you to walk away in this Eight of Cups. And now you're maintaining your balance in life in this Two of Pentacles energy. You're trying to keep your balance. You're trying to balance your stability and your security right now. Bottom of the deck. That innocence energy is given the earth angel because you are innocent here, childlike, free spirited. And now, possibly, going towards a new beginning in this Page of Pentacles, going towards a fresh start. But I also feel like this Page of Pentacles is this past energy that still wants to come in and offer you a pentacle. See? Temperance angel, there you go. But that could also be a spirit guide protecting you. But I really feel like this is your energy, collective. You're the temperance angel in this innocence energy, like I called out. You're this temperance angel maintaining your balance, keeping yourself tempered, if you will, and choosing to stay in hermit, choosing to continue listening to the divine, continue receiving answers from the divine about this person that's only coming in. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. You're continuing to listen to the divine because this is somebody who's only coming in to bring in chaos and confusion, collective, in that Five of Wands energy. Now, even though we see the relationship harmony energy at the bottom of the deck here, where all the arguments are being resolved, right? It says arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. People's hearts are opening up. It says we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Collective, I think, your heart was never closed. But this is somebody who's having a heart chakra activation because now they're feeling all these feelings for you. Now this person is in their feelings and feeling all this passion for you. But collective, I think they're stuck. They're stuck with a karmic. And you are now a missed opportunity for somebody. Even though they want to talk to you, collective. Words have hurt me in the past, and that's why I fear talking to you. Maybe there's something you may have said to this person in the past that's got them afraid to come in towards you. But that's the reason why they were saying, can you call me, collective? Can you send me your energy? I need it. But I don't think you're going to be doing that, collective, in this Eight of Cups energy. Collective, I'm going to close out this message. We have Pisces energy, but man, it kind of looks like, I mean, I guess I could take it in the upright and crossing. And then we have the number 4 looking like it's in the reverse and crossing. Like it's trying to be in the reverse and crossing. And then now we have Saturn energy in the upright and crossing. Y'all, I cannot make this up. Ooh, spiritual bird. As somebody is going through their karma, you're listening to your intuition in this high priestess energy. And you know that this emperor, whether they're in the upright or in the reverse and crossing, this emperor is going through some changes in their life. They are. But I really believe, collective, from this message, they still just might be a karmic to you. A karmic twin who's feeling like now they see your purpose in their life, but they're seeing it just a little too late. But with this divine order happening, this happened for a reason, to teach you your worth. And now this person is having to learn theirs. But they're having to learn theirs while they're stuck in a karmic connection. Okay, collective, I'm going to leave it there. Much love and light. And if you're still here, can you please subscribe to the channel? Join the family. Join the Stud Stars collective. And if you're in need of a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. Till the next time, be good to each other. Namaste.